Hello, happy Monday. Hopefully you are all doing well. I spent some time out in the yard this weekend, so it was awesome. For those of you who don't know me, I am Stephanie Schmidt. I am one of the faces and owners of the Essential Life LLC, and my wonderful husband, Wally, is the other. And so sometimes you see videos from him and see him on. So if you do, be sure to say hi. And then we have Molly over here who's sleeping. I don't know if you guys can see this. There she is, sleeping away. She's loving this self-quarantine because she loves resting. Hi, Mom. So today we're going to talk 2 oils, and we're going to talk about sleep and stress support, because that's a big thing. I have a lot of questions from people. Do we have oils for sleep and stress? Yes, we do. We've got an oil for that, and there are a lot of options and there's a lot of things available. Right now we're going to talk 2 oils that are in the Mother's Day collection. There are also ones that you can purchase if for some reason you don't get the Mother's Day collection. They are 2 oils that you can purchase. So I've been educating and sharing with our oil family and team a little bit on these, and so I've been researching them. And we're going to talk today first about Jasmine essential oil. This is actually in touch form. That's the only way you can get the Jasmine. Part of the Precious Petal collection, which is going to be a 4-ouncer, which is going to be a lot smaller. And they're beautiful, great Mother's Day gift, great Easter gift. There are some people that are already getting theirs and raving about the Blue Lotus that's in there, but they're $68.50 PV. So the Jasmine oil, this is the Jasmine Touch. It came out recently. Right now it just smells so good to me. Maybe I need some sleep and stress support. So Jasmine, here are some top uses of Jasmine. There's a lot of uses, but these are the top reasons people might go to Jasmine. Not only does it smell good and make a great perfume on its own for you, but it is great for helping if you're dealing with feeling blue like Eeyore and just dealing with some depression and self-esteem. This would be a great oil to roll in your hands. Okay, you roll it in your hands like so, and then you're gonna cup. Take a few big deep breaths in. It smells so good. I love it. And then I always rub whatever's left on the back of my neck because it just feels so good. It's great for supporting your skin. So if you have any trouble areas, wrinkle, fine lines, those sort of things, roll it in those areas to help support the skin. If you're dealing with anything related to, like, you got some pink going on in the eye, not applying Jasmine in the eye, but like around, make sure it doesn't get in because it will tingle, but do it around and it might help support the healing process there. Women who have severe, PMS type symptoms, cramping, women who are struggling with maybe fertility, Jasmine is a great one to roll on those pulse points and your reproductive reflex points. And then also for those cramps, it's great to roll on those areas that you might have little cramps or spasms. And that's good for in general. If you get leg cramps, try rubbing that on to see if it helps support soothing and calming. Again, it's a very calming, soothing oil. And then the other ones is if you're feeling kind of lethargic and just like a sloth and fatigued. I use this today because I was feeling that way. And I just did what I showed you, smelling it. I still smell it. And it helped kind of wake me up and energize me a little bit more. So not only is it going to be calming, but it's also going to be waking you up and helping you feel more alert. Now, again, it's calming. So if you're needing to get to sleep and relax, it's another oil to roll on. Apply to the bottom of your feet and then your temples here. Don't get too close to your eyes, but back over in here. So bottoms of feet and temples. That is one of the oils that I wanted to share with you. I thought it was just interesting because it's got skin support, it's got immune support, it's got, in some ways, more of kind of, I think, for calming and main properties. It talks about how it can be helpful for sedative, again, calming, helps with anti-spasmodic type things, so muscles and the cramps. That's why that was great for that. And then it supports like antidepressant type concerns. So jasmine, definitely get on that. Again, it comes in the touch form. And if you don't have jasmine and you're interested, let me know and I can help you figure that out, or the person who invited you. Jasmine is also one that is not normally in our kits, so it would be an add-on. So if you are looking to join our oil family or join the oil family of the person who invited you, be sure to do that and ask them about jasmine. Also ask about the Mother's Day kit, because you're going to want to hop on that it's amazing and it's limited. And the next one I'm going to talk about that's in that kit, this is one I've been using quite a lot after my injury, my brain injury. This was one I used a lot because it's very calming for me. Magnolia, it's very sweet. So Magnolia, again, comes in a touch form. In the Mother's Day kit, again, it's going to be a 4 fluid ounce, so it's going to be smaller. And Magnolia is great for helping support anytime you have stress or anxiety, rolling that on your wrists here, your pulse point there, the temples, taking some deep breaths in, doing the same thing with the Magnolia, or as the jasmine, putting in your hands and smelling, taking some big deep breaths in when you do that. And then if you're dealing with cramping, especially menstrual type cramps, great one to rub over your abdomen as well. It's great for supporting hormones if you're dealing with that, as well as jasmine. It's amazing how all these florals help with so many different things. And again, sore muscles, if you have that, roll it on those areas to help support calming and soothing. And then if you're dealing with just the gloom again, roll it over your heart in the morning and in the afternoon to help you kind of get through the day emotionally and help lift you up a little bit. If you're dealing with any skin type things, Magnolia is a great one to roll on as well. So I like Magnolia for those reasons. Again, skin support. If you are dealing with kind of seasonal threats and have some of the coughing going on, to help calm and soothe your body and your lungs, try rolling that over your chest and mid-back to help support your lungs for that. And then if you also are dealing with some pain and discomfort, we talked about like the muscles, apply to your wrist, spine, and bottom of your feet. Okay, so you're going to roll it in those areas. So this was one I was rolling after my injury on the back of my neck, usually my temples, my wrists, because that was my back of my neck after my injury was really sore from the whiplash and that sort of thing, and I'd have muscle cramping and spasm, but it would hurt. And so this was nice to help calm. It smelled good. It made me smell pretty, because there's days I didn't have the energy to take a shower. I know, too much information, but it's true. When you don't feel good and you don't have the energy and you have an injury like I did, it takes a lot out of you to try and jump in the shower. And I could smell myself and I'm like, okay, to my husband or others, it didn't smell bad, but I smelt it and my senses were really overwhelmed. So, and easily I could tell I needed to take a shower soon. Magnolia would help with that because it would smell good and it would help me not, worry about it and not worry about the fact that I got to get some energy. So Magnolia is just very calming, soothing, emotionally, physically, for the skin, and great for supporting you. If you're dealing with hormonal, needing some hormone support, it's good for that too. So those are the 2 oils I wanted to share today. There's so many oils out there. I'm going to try and keep talking florals this month and oils that help support stress and sleep. My other go-to, of course, you guys know, is Adaptive. So keep using that Adaptive. It's interesting because Adaptive has Magnolia in there and it has Neroli, which we're going to talk about Neroli next week. And what was the other one in there? Rose. So we're going to talk about Neroli and Rose next week and on Monday, and we'll share a little bit more of what those are good for, how to use them, and show you. So hopefully you'll enjoy this little series this month talking about the florals, talking about sleep and stress support, because I know some people are struggling with that, asking me about it. and hopefully this will help. And I just figured with spring coming, it'd be fun to talk about the florals because they are great for skin support and just emotions. And I feel like that's one of the things we're struggling a lot with currently with our current circumstances. So there's Molly giving a big sigh. Be sure to comment, share what your favorite oil to use for sleep and stress is. It might give me ideas of adding in some oils to talk about. I'm trying to keep these a little bit short and sweet for you guys. And be sure to join us tonight. We have a Zoom webinar tonight talking about do-it-yourself essential gifts. So we're going to show you some recipes, making your own roller balls, a lotion recipe, being able to put a little gift set together for people you know that are still working, that are essential workers, and being able to give back to them and thanking them. Of course, we're going to keep that social distancing, but we're encouraging to make some things with the things you have on hand, or if you're wanting to get your own account and do that with us, be sure to let us know and be happy to get you set up. Or the person who invited you to the event, let them know as well. So I will see you all next time. It looks like my mom said she loves Adaptive. Yes, Adaptive is wonderful. Like I said, it's got Magnolia and Neroli in it, so it's a good one. So maybe we'll talk about that one too, using that oil. But yes, stay healthy, stay well. Use those oils if you're feeling anxious, stressed. You've got 2 more in your tool belt that you can use that smell delightful, and it makes me think of spring. So it's a great thing to have, especially since it looks like it's going to start raining here, and I'm ready to see some flowers. Alrighty, see you all next time, and we'll see you all of you who will be on tonight. Be sure to hop on at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we're going to have some fun. All right, bye everyone.